Okay, this is looking pretty good. Um, yeah, good different camera angles. Maybe it'd be interesting to try doing close-ups or having foreground objects. Let's take a look at Maya. Um, yeah, the environment looks pretty fleshed out all around. You've got lots of books and bottles and that kind of stuff. Um, I think the color palette is a bit all over the place. I might rein that in a little bit. Um, and just having a sort of a narrower color palette. Um, I'm just talking about, for example, all the wildly colored bottles, and I would more intend to have kind of a muted. They draw a lot of attention to themselves. You know, I think kind of a simpler look to those, and maybe labels on some of them, that kind of thing. And the books look good again, but again, the colors are pretty extreme for books. Um, I kind of feel like the wall looks like gigantic, impossibly big bricks. But you know what I mean? I think obviously you could have a wall out of large kind of bricks, like concrete blocks, but these looks like small bricks, so it just makes the scale look wrong. Um, so I think you need to either find a new texture, or I don't know what happens if we increase the UV repeat. Is this a repeating texture? I'm guessing it's not. I mean, it doesn't repeat very well. That's probably too much, huh? That looks more like a believable scale for these bricks. Yeah, maybe could even be a little bit. Maybe I don't know what does this looks like. You might be able to do that. That could be right, but where you had them, they looked way too big. But you need a kind of a repeating brick texture to repeat it that much because it starts to get pretty noticeable pretty quickly. What did you say about your rig? Um, on the face when I move the arms. Let me just open the rig file. Do you have a rig file? Did you reference this in? Where is reference editor? You did not. You're supposed to reference your rig into the C, not import it. So I wouldn't, you should go back and do this, but what's happening? Yeah. Well, just, I feel like I went over the binding of this, but anyway, um, let's make sure these are painted 100% to the head first. Skin cluster weights, double click, replace with one flood. Oh, wrong one. I didn't choose the head joint. Let's pick the head underscore M. What? Star? Oh, head 1M. Oh, okay. Alright, flood to the head, and then let's just isolate this. And grab all these verts, but maybe lose some of the neck. Maybe this neck. Control double click there, and control click, control double click there. Okay, that's probably pretty good. And back to this tool, and we still have the head selected, so we'll replace with a value of 1 flood. Looks like it was already pretty much there. I just might just do smooth and flood that once. Okay. Alright, let's put this back on, and okay. Alright, and now because everything's on the head, arm should not. Okay, so we have a problem with the neck too. Fine. Um, that's interesting. I'm wondering why that's a separate surface, but Okay, let's isolate this again, and just let's grab these bottom ones. Actually, I think I'll want this chest to go with it, just so we know where the joints are. Okay, and let's look at the front view, and maybe just growing the selection. I guess let's just, actually let me reset the pose, reset. Okay, good. All right, and then let's grab these vertices. Whoops, component mode. Let's grab those. Those can maybe go to the chest. So let's go here, double click, and chest, which is this joint right here. Replace with the value of 1 flood. Okay. And then the next join up is here. So probably we want all of these. And that would be this joint and flood. And then the next stuff will be these and those and probably these. And let's go to neck part 1, I guess. And flood. And then I might, it's a little risky, but I might run smooth on some of these things. So let's try it. Just one each. Start with the head. Smooth. Flood. No, there's nothing on that one. Flood. Hopefully that doesn't throw weights into any weird spot. Okay, let's try it now. Is this still... Oh, God, it's still pulling on it. It's the smoothing thing I did. Let's try prune small weights, skin, prune small weights. Okay, let's see if that... Okay, that did it. Is the head still working pretty well? That looks pretty good. How about the neck? Where is your neck control? Is it like hiding in here? Why am I not seeing that? Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah, that's working pretty well. Yeah, okay, that's better. But you should really reference this in. I mean, I can save this for you, but you're going to have to separate this back out from your environment. Let me know if you want this file, I guess. I don't post it.